I'm Ian and welcome to Groom Family Farm. Make sure to like and subscribe and we'll get on with today's video. In today's video, we're going to be doing whatever we end up doing. I don't really know what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to be taking the camera along with me to see what happens today on this nice but cold Sunday. So as you can see behind me, we do have something new. Something big and something very powerful. Right here is our new Ford 7610 tractor. It has no cab on it. It has a roll bar, a canopy, a Ford 777F front loader. It came with a set of pallet forks like you see here, a front bucket, and also a bale spear. I'll take you up and show you those when I'm done showing the tractor. It's a Ford 7610. It has about 97 engine horsepower. It's big, very big. We got this tractor, I would say, about a month ago now. We used it in the woods, and that's about it. We did lift the Sawmill engine with it, but it's got a lot of hydraulic plugs, a nice 3-point, big tires, the height of me, and it's pretty comfy. I can ride on here comfortably with Dad standing alongside him. The hour meter reads 6,805 hours. It's a very nice tractor. I think we are going to paint it. Well, I want to paint it. I haven't discussed that much with Dad yet. But it's a nice tractor. The front loader works good. It lifts a lot. It has a ton of power. And it's 4-wheel drive, which is a new thing for us, which is right there. We got 4-wheel drive. So that's something we've never had on a tractor before. It's nice. And there's a little story behind towing it home that I'll also tell you. Behind me, you can see that we still do have the David Brown. It's still here. We didn't sell it. We just have this tractor too now. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start this big Ford beast of a tractor. Push the clutch in first, then turn the key. It's got a nice purr to it. Runs really good. And then to shut it off. And now we're just gonna let the tractor warm up because we're gonna start sawing some logs with our new sawmill that is finally together after a couple months. Behind me here, like I said, is our sawmill. Right there is the motor, and we have the deck all put together. Down there, we're going to start sawing boards, and we're going to put a roof over it to keep the ice, snow, and rain off of the sawmill because, like anything, it's not good to get it all full of snow, rain, and ice. It'll rust, and things will seize up, and that's not fun to deal with. So, we bought this sawmill back in February, I think. It got here in June, and we only got it together yesterday. We just have a tarp over the engine for now. As you can see, there's telephone poles on each side, and we're going to put just a roof that's slanted that way, so the snow will come right off it, and then we'll start sawing lumber to build equipment sheds, the shed over the top of the sawmill, and a barn. Over here, we have the bucket for that big Ford tractor. It has its own design of kind of a quick attach. What happens is there's 2 holes in the attaching plate, and then you put pins through here, and there's a metal bar across the top that goes in here, and flicks up, and then your bucket's on. It's a super simple way that the guy we bought it from invented himself to put on. It came with a bale spear for round bales, which we probably won't use yet. We might upgrade to a round bale in the future, but it also has this way of attaching with the pins and the top linking. This isn't probably going to get used for another few years, but at least we have. So now about the story of how we got that big Ford tractor home. So we needed a truck to pull it home, since as you can see it's way too big for Dad's truck and trailer. It would not have handled it. It might, but it's pretty heavy. We went all the way up to Upper Musquodoboit to get the tractor. That's near the Truro area, and we borrowed Blaine Landry's truck and trailer. And we went up that day. We had our hopes kind of high that we were going to take the tractor home, and it didn't fit on the trailer. It wasn't wide enough for in between the wheel wells to get the tractor up onto the trailer. So we ended up paying for it, and we got all the paperwork signed and everything, and we went home that night, and we were on the hunt for a trailer. Dad ended up talking to Jason Landry about his trailer. He has a flat deck trailer. So then we took the same truck again up with that flat deck trailer, and then we got the tractor on that and pulled it home. So then we got it home safe, and no one got hurt, and it came home in one piece. The truck pulled it great, and we had a good time doing it, other than it took a little bit longer than it should have, but that's okay. Now we got the logs set up on the mill, and we're getting ready to cut it. We're just checking things out to make sure everything's working, since this is going to be our first time cutting with it. On this, as you can see through that time lapse, this is our first time running a sawmill, so don't really know what to do 100%, but we're learning as we go. So the first time we took too much off, second time we didn't take enough, so when we went the third time we got enough off then, and now we're going to try to make some 2x8s or 2x10s out of this log. This is our practice log, so the ones from now are not going to compare to the ones in 2 or 3 months' time. But it's working now. We're kind of getting the hang of it. 2x6, and it is a 2x6. I was thinking it was like a 2x3 or maybe even 4, but it's a 2x6. Take the measuring tape here. Everything's harder one hand. Measuring tape. There, that's 2 inches, and this log. We ended up getting 3 2x6s, but we got a problem. The sawmill's not cutting straight, it's a bit bouncy. If you shake it back and forth, it'll move on the track. The track must not be level, or the engine isn't level. So as you can see here, we got a few chickens, more than 3 in a rooster. Yes, I know. You need your camera time, don't you? Oh, he crows a lot, makes a lot of noise, wakes up the neighbors. I don't know, he's not that bad. Yeah, he does crow and that, but vicious chickens. So we did get chickens. We got a very noisy silky rooster, 2 silky hens, a bantam hen, and 3 of these gray guys. I don't know what breed they are. I can't remember. We've got 4 or 5 eggs now that they've laid. This is the coop that we built in the last video. Oh, jeez. It's a pretty nice coop. The chickens are going crazy. They don't like me that much, especially the rooster. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.